What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Andrew XP Show. I'm your host, Andrew XP. Welcome. Sorry that I took last week off, but I really needed it. Just didn't have enough sleep. My back's been hurting, and it was really bad last week. A little better now. But anyway, Ty the Dark Swordsman, Tyler, how you doing, man? I've been doing well. Doing very well. How about you? Good to see you. And Zero X, what's up? And Lady Mella, good to see you too. Hope you guys have all been doing really well. Oh man, I just sorry that I kind of let the starting soon thing run forever. I was super behind. I tend to like to take a shower right before I stream. I don't know why, but I was having too much fun singing in the shower, so it was kind of taking forever. And when I came out, I was like, oh god, it's it's already like past 7. I wasn't ready. I didn't have my water bottle filled up. I hadn't posted that I was going live on Instagram or social media, so I was taking care of that. I swear I'm a professional, right? But also, what the heck else was I doing? My wife came home and we were watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So that was taking up a good part of our early evening, late afternoon. Did you guys see that? I mean, I don't know how true the numbers were, but I heard that Falcon and Winter Soldier wasn't doing that well at first, but now it apparently has surpassed Attack on Titan as the #1 most popular show. I didn't even know that Attack on Titan was the most popular show right now in the world. I mean, I know it's great. I read the manga. I'm up to date on the anime, but I didn't know it was #1. So apparently Falcon Winter Soldier is #1. Without any spoilers, in case you're not caught up and you haven't seen today's episode yet, I thought it was a good episode. Probably the most action-packed thing we've seen on the small screen. I don't know, I didn't see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so maybe I'm not qualified to say, make a statement like that, but I guess coming from Wandavision, where it wasn't as crazy, I don't know, this is pretty cool. It's a pretty good episode. It was pretty violent. I didn't expect there to be, I mean, I guess there are shows on Disney Plus with like cursing and violence, but I don't know why. For some reason I thought that they'd kind of clean it up, but there's a little bit of cussing in it, and there's like people getting impaled, people getting stabbed. It's pretty cool. It's good stuff. Speaking of WandaVision, it's so funny. I recorded a review for WandaVision, like, right when it finished, I recorded it. I wrote a review, I recorded it. I never finished editing it. But I started playing Final Fantasy XIV right when I was gonna start editing that, and then now the editing just never happened. I'm just so behind because of that game. I've been playing nothing but Final Fantasy XIV. Whenever I get off work, I play FF14. When it's the weekend, play FF14. If I'm not streaming, playing FF14. If I'm not watching anime, I'm playing FF14. I'm gonna finish this whole water like not even 15 minutes into stream. I feel like I just keep on drinking. But it's really funny. Like, the video's probably not gonna do well now because I'm gonna put everyone's thinking about Falcon and Winter Soldier, and I'm probably going to do a review of Falcon Winter Soldier as well when it's done, and it'll probably come out really late also. But, oh well. Oh well. I'm trying to think, what else happened with me for life updates? So, wait, why did auto-mod this? Disney most of the times be like, no violence allowed, think of the children, wah! Yeah, Disney's done some questionable things. Like, if I get started on my Disney Star Wars rant, then it, like, will never end. Because I'm still, like, every time I'm reminded about the sequel trilogy and the High Republic, I just get really sad about what Disney has turned Star Wars into. So yeah, I know what you mean, man. I agree with you, Zero X, 100%. I'm hoping the Bad Batch doesn't get messed up. I hear the Kenobi series is going to be heavily influenced by Kathleen Kennedy's story group, so I don't know. Maybe Obi-Wan Kenobi will be out in the desert talking to Qui-Gon's Force Ghost saying, I'm sorry, Master Qui-Gon, I have toxic masculinity, who knows? Who knows? Man, so, you guys remember how, like, a month ago, okay, I guess for those of you that didn't hear about it, a few months ago with me, at my apartment complex, I had 2 water incidents. And keep in mind, I'm not trying to flex, but I'm at a really nice apartment place, so I spend, it's really expensive per month, so I kind of, upset me that this happened, despite all the people here paying, an arm and a leg to live here. One day, hot water just stopped. So, it was, no warning. I think a part broke, so hot water stopped, and then we got an email saying, okay, later, the next day, it was fixed. So we said, okay, cool. Then the next day, the water completely went out. Just turn on the faucet, nothing happened, and they said, we'll try to have it fixed by tonight, but if not, go get a hotel, basically, and we'll reimburse you up to, X amount of dollars per night. So that happened. I got a hotel for 2 nights, just in case, because I didn't trust them. They fixed it, but they said, well, they fixed it. They said that they had temporarily patched it up, and that the 2 issues were unrelated, but they were going to have to turn the water off in the future because they had currently just patched it, and they were waiting for a specialty part to arrive. So I said, oh my goodness, so it's not over. So a few weeks later, maybe a month later, it feels like quite a bit of time passed. I almost forgot about it. They said, hey, we're going to have to shut off the water because we finally got that part, and we're going to change it out, and that'll be it. So thankfully this time we were let know in advance, so I went and stayed at a friend's house. Thankfully I worked from home, so I just brought my laptop and I worked from my friend's house, and then the next day it came back, thankfully, and I thought all was well. But then the next week, again, just like earlier this week, they said that they would be turning the water off again for some maintenance. They didn't explain why they had to turn it off, but it would just be thankfully this one wasn't overnight, it was just during the day. But oh my goodness, it's just, I need to keep a huge stash of water, so whenever they turn the water off on us, we can still bathe. Man, because we were bathing in our drinking water. It felt so bad. Oh man. Some trying times. So earlier I mentioned that I didn't stream last week partially because I hurt my lower back. So it's really, really unfortunate. You know how a lot of athletes will maybe go for a run or exercise so much that they injure themselves, so they have to rest to recover? I have the opposite problem, where I've been resting and sitting so much throughout the day.
Yeah, buddy.
Nitrous Lead, thank you so much for the 3 months, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome back to the Cherum. My friend Nitro's actually, he's fucking buff, man. He works out like crazy. He's got a crazy home gym, but me, I do the opposite, man. I'm so lazy that I've hurt myself from sitting too much. I work from home, and I almost never leave the house, so I barely move. I've been forcing myself to go outside and walk up the stairs now and then, but whenever I do certain movements, my back just is in excruciating pain. If I twist a certain way, when I'm laying down, if I lift my legs up or shift, it flares up like crazy. When I walk, there's no problem. If I stand, there's no problem. So obviously the issue is I'm sitting too much. You say, D Wheeler, what's up, man? So I've been trying to, and I also haven't been stretching or anything. Like, I'll just get out of bed, get on the computer, work 8 hours, turn my chair. My work computer's over there. I finished working earlier. Turn my chair, and then I play Final Fantasy 14. Like, that's it. And then I have dinner, and then I go back to Final Fantasy 14, and then I go to sleep. So that's... Oh, you just beat Isle of Armor? Congrats, man. You're ahead of me, officially. I need to get back to beating it. Did you enjoy it? I've heard nothing but good things. Now you have one more expansion now. And then we got the remakes of Pokemon games to play when those come out. You loved it? Nice. Hell yeah, back problems, crew. Lady Melly, you got back problems too? You know what? We should battle, bro. I'll lose, but I'm down to battle. We'll stream it. back. You know, okay, so guys, you know what's, sorry, just random thought. Back when I was 11, between like 11 and 13, my friends and I used a program called RPG Maker, and we would make our own little stupid games. I kind of want to stream myself making a really stupid game, and maybe I'll have like Lady Mella or you say D Wheeler or both you guys stream it, and then, because it'd be kind of silly if I streamed playing my own game. I know how to beat it, but I kind of want to make a stupid game again and then like have them stream it just so they could suffer my creation. I made the dumbest little games. What did I made a game when I was 11 called Andrew's Adventure, and I don't know, I thought it was so funny then. I don't see how, like looking back now, how I could possibly think this was funny. In the game, there was a, you do it? All right, you'd be down? All right, I'll have to do this. So there is this, I made this ice dungeon cave, and you find an old man in the cave, and when you talk to him, he says, hello, my name is, like, you find an old man, he says, hello, my name is Old Man. What do you wish to have from me? And you can do nothing, or you can say, I wish to be enlightened. And if you say, I wish to be enlightened, it plays a fart sound, and you get teleported to a man, like a tiny island full of naked men all around you. And then and then you get a game over, and the screen goes black. And I thought that was so funny when I was like 12 years old. I was like, oh my god, this is genius. It's so funny. Standing desk for the win. You know what's funny? I need to get a night. I was talking to my boss, and he was telling me to get a sit-stand desk because I was reading articles, and not surprisingly, sitting for more than 6 hours a day is really bad for your health. And then I googled standing all day. Turns out standing all day is also really bad for your health. So I need to kind of alternate between sitting and standing. You can't just do one. You turned Kubufu into dark fighting. Oh, nice. You evolved him. Good shit. Congrats, man. Alright, so I'm gonna have to make the game. Maybe I'll make Andrew's Adventure again. I think, okay, the plot line to the story was that my character I made was sleeping. He had a Happy Meal McDonald's watch, and while he was asleep, a witch stole the watch. And the character goes on his adventure just to get his watch back. Like, that's the whole story. He goes through all this crap just because he wants his little Happy Meal watch back. It's really dumb. Apparently there's kneeling chairs that can be an alternative to sitting, standing, kneeling. Will it feel like we're at church or something? I'm gonna look into that. Like, what does a kneeling chair even look like? I didn't know that was a thing. Kneeling chair? What the heck? Oh, because it's kind of, because you're in a better position where you're not flexing your, right? Because when you sit, it, like, I don't want to use, I'm sure I'm using the wrong term, the wrong muscle, but the hip flexor gets, like, put into a position it shouldn't be in all day. But something like this, is this like a better position? Because sitting is all day is not good, right? But is this a better position? I don't know, I'm obviously not a health expert. I'm horrible with health. But yeah, I was told it's better that your knees to be lower than your hips. Well, boy, have I been doing this wrong. Why am I having deja vu? I feel like you've told me this and I just, like, forgot. How much is this? If I go on Amazon, like, how much is a... Sorry, this might be the death of Chair-kun if I get this, guys. Is there one with a backrest, too? I need something with, like... Oh, this looks really uncomfortable, honestly. Does this guy look like he's comfortable here? Or... I don't know, when you... Like, this kid looks comfortable. I mean, it's probably horrible for you, but this looks really comfortable. Should I get a recliner? That you might give you a chair? I don't know. Interesting, glad you're doing well. Also, never got to say congrats on your marriage, man. Life has not been so well on my end, sadly. My grandmother passed away a few days ago. Hey, man, thank you for the congrats on the marriage. No need to apologize for the delay on that, but hey, I'm really sorry about your grandma, and I hope that you and your family are doing all right, you know. She's in a better place now, and if she was in any pain before, then she's in a better place now. Does this have a backrest? What's this you linked me? Kneeling chair with a backrest. Is there one with... I guess I could always alternate. It's 150 bucks. Do I just YOLO go for it? Ordinary chair effect. By the way, did you watch the Gogeta versus Shrek? No, I didn't quite see that. I saw that you linked that, and I meant to watch it, but I forgot. I'm sorry. I have to watch that today. Bug me in Discord, because I will probably forget again. I'm sorry. My goodness. Yeah, guys, my back, it's, like I said, it's only certain movements that hurt my back. Like, if I'm standing or if I'm walking, it's fine. A couple years ago, it was really bad, where if I walked, it was really horrible. And my friend was getting married during that time, so it was really bad. I looked like a butthole because it was hurting really badly, and I was at his wedding reception, and everyone was dancing, and I was in the wedding, too, and I'm just sitting there at a table. People were just like, seriously, bro? Like, I should have just taken a bunch of Tylenol before or something. Oh, wait. Want me to host a mini watch party? Dude, you should sometime. That would be a good idea. After the stream. I have plans after the stream, but another day we'll have to. Another day, definitely. Oh, man. But, yeah, the worst... I'm glad that my back doesn't hurt when I'm sitting so much, but, yeah, like I said, more of when I'm getting up, or most of all when I'm laying in bed. So I've been waking up in the night. I haven't been able to sleep a full night in the last several days. But thankfully, since I work from home, during my lunch break, I could take a little nap, and that kind of helps make up for it. So that's why I'm not completely dead. But last week when I was supposed to stream, I wasn't able to take a nap during the day because I was busy. So I was like, I just can't do it. I'm so much paid. Can't do it. Trying to think what else. So I've been trying to, speaking of being healthy, so I've been stretching like 3 times a day, sometimes more. Beauty of working from home. Before stream, I stretched because I knew I'd be sitting here for a couple hours just talking nonstop. I'm trying to be healthier with food. So you guys know how I have this fried chicken obsession? Like a literal unhealthy obsession with fried chicken? Well, Celty, before we got married, at her house, she would eat soup almost every day. Like soup, noodles, vegetables, everything steamed. She got with me, and I introduced her to all, like, the foods that she shouldn't be eating, and I totally ruined both of our diets. Like, mine was already bad. I made it worse, because, you know, it's more fun, to eat with someone else. So I was like, you know what? You need to be in charge of dinner, because, you guys know I love to cook. And she's great at cooking, too, but I think I'm just more passionate about it, so I would just kind of cook, and I would make all the comfort. And, like, would you really say no if I made you a burger or pizza or fried chicken, fried pork? I don't know. So she wasn't gonna say no to that, but I said, you know what, you're in charge, I guess. So during the week, it's a baby step. She's cooking dinner every day that's, healthier. It's not always super healthy, but it's a lot better than what I was making. A lot healthier than what I was making. You say you had KFC today? Dang. I had Popeyes earlier in the week, though. So during lunchtime, I still eat for breakfast, I have an oatmeal smoothie every day. So that's been helping a lot. It's like an oatmeal, and it has like oatmeal, kale, bananas, almond milk, honey, peanut butter. So it's got like protein, vegetable, fruit, dairy. Dairy? No, there's no dairy. I used almond milk. Is there dairy in almond milk? Am I stupid? But it's, yeah, so I've been doing that. And for lunch, I'll eat something unhealthy so I don't go completely insane. I'll have a burger or something or whatever I want. And then dinner time, I'll have a lot of vegetables, something Celty made, so. Trying to work towards eating a little healthier. You only stream 1 day a week now? Yeah. You know what's I don't know how people are full-time streamers. I don't know how people do this like every day and take like 2 days off, but when I stream like 2 days a week, I get burnt out, man. Like like 1 week is like just the right amount for me. Or 1 week. 1 day a week is just right for me. Like when I do it twice a week, I feel burnt out, and I don't know, a lot of times on like Saturdays, my wife and I will have plans, and I'm not really able to stream the second time. But Friday night is like the one day I can kind of dedicate to streaming. Just watched Wubby. Oh no, Wubby did a hot tub stream. Oh my god, that is so funny. Okay, are you guys aware of the hot tub stream? The fad that's going on Twitch? So if you're not aware, there are, is it wrong to call them titty streamers? Is that derogatory, or is that a term they go by? Like, I don't know if I look or sound ignorant right now, but okay, there are certain streamers, e-girls. Is that okay to say? Can I say that without getting banned? Like, they're e-girls. They're girls that like to show a lot of skin with, oftentimes with large, assets. what they'll do is they'll set up sub goals on Twitch. And if they get X amount of subs or X amount of donation, maybe a donation goal or sub goal, then they will do a hot tub stream. And at this hot tub stream, they'll just wear a tiny bikini, and they'll just sit in the hot tub, giving fan service while they talk to you. I mean, I would love to do a hot tub stream, but no one wants to see that. No, actually, I'd be completely insecure if I did a hot tub stream. But that's the thing. So that's really funny that Wubby would do that, because Wubby is not an e-girl with, you know, large lady parts. So I can imagine it was very funny. I feel like it was probably a parody on hot tub streams, but that's really funny. It's a very controversial thing, the hot tub streams. Honestly, I don't care. Like, my opinion is, oh, that's why you got OnlyFans. Oh my god, he had a bikini top on under his green suit. Oh, Lovey. That guy is too funny. I wish I was as funny as that guy. That guy is so gifted. And he's just so hilarious. I tried to thank him for rating me. Like, I tried, like, twice. Twice I subbed once, I donated once. And my text-to-speech, like, the alert never showed up. I don't know what happened. I don't get it, but I was extremely grateful that he rated me. So I know that if I tweet him, he's probably not gonna see it, or if I type it in his chat, he's not gonna see it. So I thought if I give him some money, it'll show up and text-to-speech will read it. But yeah, it didn't go off for whatever reason. So maybe, I'm not sure if it was a glitch or if too many people were subbing and it lagged. But I don't know. Another time, I may try again, because I'd really like. I mean, it was like a huge deal to me, you know? Like, to him, it's not. Like, he's a big boy streamer. He raids someone. He just picks a random guy, and to him, it's like a fun game. Oh, you might try on the subreddit. Oh, ho, ho. So he has a. Okay, you know what? I gotta think. Like, seriously, to him, it's just a game. He just finds a random thumbnail that he likes, and then. Oh god, I'm exposed. I was on the Redo of Healer subreddit. You guys saw it. Oh, don't pull it up on stream. Oh, yeah, what? Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. You feeling sick last week is almost like my sore arm last Saturday. Oh, man. Yeah, well, Martha, at least you got the COVID vaccine. I'm jealous. Interesting. Yeah, so well, now that I'm exposed, let's talk about what anime I've been watching. So, back when Redo of a Healer first aired, people cried all over Twitter, like usual. Like, I love to look at tears on Twitter. I love it. Shrek hot tub memes. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go on it, but I'm too scared to pull it up on stream, because I don't want to get banned. Is it Pay Money Wubby? Is that the name of... Man, I should be doing incognito somewhere. What is this? Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna maybe at later in stream, I'm gonna write a thank you post to him. You guys can upvote it or something for me. Like, it's a super wholesome. It's long overdue. Thanks for recommending that, because I didn't know how else to do it. Your next appointment is 3 weeks from today? Nice, nice. Did you get the vaccine? I got it Monday. Oh, no, I'm not eligible yet. I'm trying. I've been trying. My parents live in Oregon, and they got it. My dad got it a while back, because he volunteers and serves food to people. And he got it, his vaccine. My mom just got her first dose the other day. Super jealous, but oh well. But yeah, Redo of a Healer. Anyway, I went on Twitter. I didn't know what the hell Redo of a Healer was. I saw it was, as you guys know, there's a segment on the show called What's Trending on Twitter. So, sure enough, I was checking what's trending on Twitter, because I love to do that, because there's a lot of tears all the time, people complaining, canceling, whatever. Redo of a Healer was on there, and people were crying about this new show, how it's terrible, how it's generic. So, unlike most people, I wanted to form my own opinion, because it was so controversial, because so many people said don't watch it. It was like reverse psychology. I was like, well, now I have to check it out. I'm curious. And oh my sweet god, it is... it sure is something. Anyone older than 16 can get it in Utah? Dang it. Can I fly to Utah and get it? What the heck? Never heard of the show? Okay, I'll give you guys a brief little summary of it. You know how there's margarine in the supermarket called I Can't Believe It's Not Butter? People have described Redo of a Healer as being I Can't Believe It's Not Hentai. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's somewhere in between, because you have ecchi, yeah, you have ecchi anime on one side, which is like High School DxD, and you know, you'll see anime boobies in it, but you won't see any sex in it. Like girls' shirts will get like, you know, it has the anime logic where a girl, like in DxD, a girl will be fighting, and as she, in most shows, when someone gets injured, they're like, they get beat up. In DxD, when they get beat up, their clothes fly off. And that's the kind of, like, I thought that was really extreme. Then there's hentai, which of course is basically animated pornography. If I can say that word on stream, who knows? This is somewhere in the middle of those two. But the basics of it is, the story is, it's sort of a medieval setting where some people are gifted with powers of magic, and those people are heroes. And it's kind of like an RPG where people have levels in that world, where as you train and get stronger, you have stats that kind of improve, and certain scrolls can reveal like your stats. But basically, there's a kid who gets the power to heal. So when he receives the power to heal, he immediately gets recruited by the kingdom to become a hero. The problem with his healing power is, let's say someone's arm gets sliced off, and he uses healing. Yeah, oh boy, Redo of a Healer. Lady Melly, you know, you've heard of it. Hentai just came out of camera view. Yep. So this is how this works. Let's say a guy gets his arm sliced off. This healer guy, Kearu, the main character, can heal the person. But the downside is when he heals the person, or the upside is when he heals them, he doesn't just heal the wound. The arm will, like, the limb will grow back, because he's basically restoring it back to its last best state. The problem is, when he does that, he's forced to relive the pain they suffered, and he can see their memories. So if he heals someone that gets their arm sliced off, as he's healing them, he gets to personally feel them getting their arm sliced off and the blood squirting out. So when he first did that, he freaked out, and he's like, I don't want to be a healer. Like, it's just freaking me out. And he threw up. He passes out like every time he heals. So there are other healers on the team. One is the princess, and she's a mage, and she's very stuck up. And since he wouldn't heal, the only way she could get him to heal is she drugged him, got him addicted to the drugs, and then would chain him up and would only give him drugs if he healed. So he was basically in this numb state where he wouldn't feel the pain. But eventually, he gained resistance to the poison. But before he got resistance to the poison, he was extremely abused by all the other heroes. And this show, like, you know how in, like, a lot of media, people like to cross the line as far as they can. Like, it's been going on since the 50s. Like, Elvis in the 50s would shake his hips on TV, and that was provocative at the time. Then later in, like, the 90s, you know, you have people showing more skin on TV, and then you got, like, later on in the 2000s, 2010s, you get Miley Cyrus, like, on a wrecking ball. You know, people are always wanting to push the envelope, and I feel like part of Redo of a Healer's, do I call it gimmick or approach, is shock value. Like, there is, I'm gonna say graping, because I probably don't want to say the actual R word on Twitch. That's probably bannable. But let's just say there's graping in this show. So the main character gets graped, he gets kicked in the balls, he gets absolutely abused, beat up all the time just because they're like, oh, you're a no good healer. So in the first episode, it's shown that he's actually gained resistance to, I feel like it's just revenge sex at this point. There's a lot of that. So he basically he gains poison resistance at some point, but he wants to get his revenge on them. So he pretends that he's still numb, and he lets them abuse him. And the first episode, all the heroes are kind of fighting this big battle against a demon king. And when you kill a demon king, the inside of their heart is a philosopher's stone, which you can use for immense power. So at that point, he finally reveals that he's been faking still being numb. And they reveal that his healing power is pretty crazy. So there's another upside. When he heals someone, he sees their memories and he gains their power. So if he heals a swordsman, he can copy their technique to a certain extent. So during this final battle, when his hero party was all dying, he finally revealed, instead of healing them, he like defeated them, and he used the Philosopher's Stone to turn time back so he could relive his life and get revenge on all the people that wronged him. And then that's the beginning of the show. And then at that point, he goes through extreme lengths to change, relive his life a second time, but this time, he grapes. Yeah, a lot of time his form of revenge when it's a lady is graping them. But if it's a guy, he'll kill them. But, I think they do it just for the sake of... I feel like a lot of it was done for shock value. The thing is, the show is... If you can stomach it, it's really entertaining. Is it a masterpiece? No. Is it, like, so bad that it's unwatchable? Probably for a lot of people, I'd probably say it is. But I was so curious. Oh, that doesn't sound like hentai much? Well, okay, how about this? Second episode, remember I told you the princess drugged him in this first go-around at life? So in his second life, he finally got his revenge on the princess. This is what he did. Before he became a hero, and when he reversed time back, he ate poison in the forest so he could build up his poison resistance, so that when she inevitably drugged him, he would resist it. So the way he got his revenge was he went into a room. He uses healing. There's like healing magic in this show doesn't just healing. You can also use like anti-healing magic. So he ripped her clothes off. He made it so her legs couldn't move. And then he got a metal rod, shoved it into a fireplace, and said, "All right, which rod do you want? This rod or my rod? If you don't answer in 10 seconds, then both are going in." Like, it's that bad. So that, yeah, it's like, it's pretty insane stuff. And then she says, and then he grapes her, like, on the scene. So they don't show any male genitalia, so I guess that's where it's not quite hentai. But they show the girls getting pounded into, so it's pretty crazy. I don't really recommend it, but I was just curious, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it. The plot was interesting because it's, in a weird way, this guy was he was kind of a hero, but not. Like, I don't want to call him a hero because the way he got his revenge is really horrible, but he was also putting an end to, like, racism and trying to overthrow the evil people in the kingdom. So it's like, that's what I found interesting. A lot of people call it generic isekai. And you know what? Kind of is. It doesn't do anything, like, story-wise, it doesn't do anything that out of the ordinary. He basically gets a harem, and then there's, like, orgies and stuff throughout the show. It's very, very weird. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. So I watched that out of curiosity. I wanted to do a review on it because most videos on YouTube are just saying don't watch it, like, it's horrible. And yeah, you know what? And that's kind of my sentiment. If you don't want to see that, I'd say only watch it if you're curious. Like, if you want to see something that's really disturbing, but you're curious, but you want to be entertained, and you don't, like I say, watch it, but otherwise, like, just don't do it. Like, you're probably gonna watch it and be like, what the frick am I watching? So I watched it. I watched it so you guys don't have to watch it, basically. Yeah, so there was a lot of revenge. Like, it was just interesting that, like, his choice of revenge was always sex. Like, that was just the thing. I think it's catering to a certain male fantasy, I guess, is kind of the point of it. And if it sells, it sells. That's my take on it. Is, like, a lot of people want to cancel it and they don't want it to be around. And I just say, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Like, there's weirdos that will watch it and really love it. And, oh well, you know. If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you like it, oh well, you know, to each their own, I suppose. I also... Attack on Titan, I've been keeping up with that. It's one of the few anime I've been watching in terms of anime updates. The last chapter for the manga is coming out this month, in a few days probably this week. And that's the only manga I've been keeping up with these days, and it's really bittersweet because part of what keeps me reading this manga is I'm so curious. I want to know how it ends. I want to know more. So part of me will be satisfied that I'll finally get, you know, the conclusion, and my curiosity is finally satisfied. But at the same time, it's my favorite manga, so really bummed out that it's ending. So other than that, My wife showed me a few episodes of Promised Neverland last night. So that's pretty amazing. I learned in England the dollar store name is Pound Town? No way. Okay, England Pound Town. Are you trolling me? Cause their currency is pound. Pound Town. Oh my god, it's real. There's a shop in the UK called Pound Town. You're not trolling. Okay, wait, let's... Oh my sweet god, it's real. So, okay, God, forgive me for this joke, but you can, like, talk to your uncle. Say, hey, uncle, want to go to Pound Town? Can you take me to Pound Town, uncle? Oh, God, that's gonna get clipped. That's horrible. But you could say that, and it has no dirty meanings. Oh, my God. That is... Wow. That blows my mind. The comments are ridiculous. I take my wife to Pound Town all the time. She loves it. That's pretty funny. If you're 14 and your mind is in the gutter, it's hilarious. I guess I'm 14 and my mind's in the gutter. Well, you know what? My humor style hasn't really improved that much since I was 14, so guess that's why I thought that was funny. So I gotta go. Need to take my wife to Pound Town. We need groceries. Oh, God. Yep, I'm 14. My mind's in the gutter, I guess. Oh, my goodness. Jeez. So, have you guys watched Promised Neverland? I highly recommend it so far. At least the first 3. I saw 3 episodes. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but how can I can introduce it without spoilers. You're watching an orphanage, and there's a bunch of kids living a pretty happy life in an orphanage, and there's a foster mom that's taking care of them. But you notice something's odd when all of them have numbers tattooed on their neck. Made me think of the Holocaust, or like they were prisoners of some sort. And also when they go outside to play, there's giant walls around them, and they're not allowed to see the outside world. Well, without spoiling anything... Is this a spoiler? No, okay, so this isn't bad. So when kids... So the kids are in this orphanage, and eventually, now and then, they take aptitude tests, and, you know, they do chores and whatever, they play. But every now and then, they get... foster parents will find kids. And they drop a hint in this first episode where they're like, how come all of our brothers and sisters that get foster parents never write us back? Makes you raise a question. Well, at the end of the episode, one character gets foster parents, and it's revealed what is actually in the outside world. And it's... Spoiler alert, it's not a foster parent, but... I won't reveal what actually happens, but I definitely recommend it. Nope. Oh, so Zero X, you've seen it? Here with Sino. So Lady Mel and Sino, you recommend that one time I was reincarnated as a slime. They go to Pound Town. No, there's no Pound Town in this show. That time I was reincarnated as slime. I've been wanting to watch that because I think. Oh my god, that's how you know I'm so outdated. Last time I went to Anime Expo, I saw a trailer for it, and to me it looked funny. So I don't know if it's like a funny show, but to me it looked funny. So I've been fooled before, but I've been meaning to see it. Just the premise of it seems funny. So I'd love to see that, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. I had a former coworker friend tell me that it's really good. So I'd love to watch it. It plays on video game and D&D culture. Really? That's interesting. Well, I happen to like video games, and I've been interested in D&D, so maybe right up my alley. Well, slimes are like the most common enemy in RPGs, like weak enemies, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Lady Mel, it's really good. You highly recommend? Alrighty, I'll have to check it out. Sorry guys, I don't have an update on it. Like a month ago, I promised that I've been working on a theme song for when I start the show, when I start my live stream. I kind of want to just get my guitar beginning of every stream and just start playing it, but I haven't finished it, so it's not done yet. So I figured I'd at least mention it, but I have nothing notable to say besides it's not done yet. Watch it and give us your review? I will. honestly, I've been meaning to do more reviews for YouTube as well. So, like redo the healers, like I don't know. It's tough, man. Like I don't know if it's a common thing or if it's just me, but ever since like 2010, I've wanted to be a YouTuber of some sort. It used to be I wanted to be a music YouTuber. Let me see if I could find my very first channel. And how long ago my very first video was uploaded. Because I saw these people uploading music covers on YouTube, and I was like, that's what I want to do. And I saw people talking on YouTube, and I thought that looks pretty cool. Here it is. 10 years ago, I uploaded my very first YouTube video. It was a cover of the Plain White Tees. Got 2 likes. But anyway, the reason that hair, I know, you could tell it's from 10 years ago. The reason I bring it up is, I always want to do YouTube, but then I get distracted by like live streaming, hanging out with friends, hanging out with my wife, cooking, sleeping like 8 hours a night, so it's not possible. I will show you the whole video, but this is baby me and my parents' class. Okay, guys, tell me how much, because I can't really hear myself. How much did my voice... kind of struggled on that high note there compared to before. I used to have to... That's actually a half step higher than the recording. Back then, 10 years ago, I actually had to make the song a little higher because it was like too low. I probably could sing it in the regular key now. So loud. Sorry about the loud. Sorry for blowing your ears out with that one, guys. How's my new job going? Oh, I love it, man. It's challenging work, but the people are really nice. My boss is so chill. He's such a cool guy. Yeah, I can't complain. I work. It's hard work, but it's interesting work. So I absolutely cannot complain. I started making websites when I was 11, so like making websites doesn't really feel like a job to me. Honestly, it only feels like a job to me when I go to meetings and stuff. But the actual work, it feels like I'm just playing on the computer, just trying to fix. It's stuff that I would do anyways. I try to program something, I can't figure it out. Then I go Google it, and then I figure it out. All right, guys. Well, how about we move on to the next segment of the show here? Let's look at what's trending on Twitter and try to keep up with the modern day, because I'm getting old and I cannot for the life of me Twitter is the easiest way for me to figure it out. Okay. Great bosses help a ton at work. The main partner actually saved me today from an annoying client. Nice. You know what? It makes a huge difference, because I have worked at places where my boss has not stuck up for me, whether it be from customers or from like higher ups or other departments, but my job and my last job, at least, I can definitely vouch for having great bosses, and it makes a huge difference. Like, it's almost like a blessing. Like, when you have a bad, when you have not so good bosses and then later have good bosses, you appreciate it that much more, because you know what it's like to not have the good boss. So I'm glad to hear that, man. Okay, monthly stimulus now. People want, so do people probably want, like, money every month? Oh, UBI, that's like the thing that Andrew Yang was talking about, right? UBI, Universal Basic Income. Cash in our hands will be spent at local businesses on main streets across this country. It will help us all recover with a trickle-up economy. It's a win-win for America. Let's pass monthly stimulus now. What's really funny is that Andrew Yang's probably laughing when this stuff came in. He's kind of like, I've been saying this since 2016 when you were in. Like, I've been saying this for years, guys. Now you want it. That's probably really funny that he's like, I was ahead of the times. Enough money to bomb Syria, enough money to bomb Iraq, enough money to bail out the banks, but no money to fund 2K stimulus checks. Yeah, that's a good point. It's kind of questionable that, Middle East got bombed for oil and all that. This person, no, just go back to work and stop asking for ridiculous shit. You can kind of see both sides, right? Because in defense, oh, dang, what's the name of that song? Let's see. I have Spotify open. Let me get this going. The current one or the last one? Right now it's The Legendary Hero. You like this one? Oh, the last one? Here, let's go. It's not shuffling, is it? Telltale Heights? Let's see. What's this from? This is from Legend of Zelda. I don't even know what game this is from. I wasn't really fully listening, to be honest. Oh, it's the main theme. Yep. Telltale Heights. Or it's not the main theme, but yeah, I get it. Yeah, I see both the pros and the cons to UBI. I mean, honestly, I'm glad I'm not a politician, because I don't know if it's the answer or not. I mean, there's good arguments on both sides. Like this, if you're going against it, it raises taxes. If you're for it, studies have shown that people aren't gonna just waste it. I don't know, so it's tough. I see both sides. So people want a monthly stimulus. Vinny. Thanks, found on YouTube. Nice, no worries, man. So, why is Vinny trending? Hold on, let me go to the restroom real quick first, guys. I'll be right back. Say hello to Chair Coon. Friday, baby. Yeah, quiet chat today. That's alright, probably because I only recognized MarthX42. Yeah, Zero X is a longtime friend. He's been around since... Geez, Zero X, when did we meet, man? I know it's been years. 2016, 15. I know him from my previous life as a cosplayer. Same with Lady Mella. Lady Mella is like the first... When I was a cosplayer, the very first cosplayer I took a photo shoot with, I think, was Lady Mella. We did Sword Art Online. I was the trapped Kirito and she was Sinon, so that's where I know Lady Mela from. Marlex42, you know, he's a regular. He's in here basically all the time. You say D Wheeler, I also know from my previous life. We have Never Med. I think you're pretty cool though. Does that count? What's Never Med? We have Never Med. I think you're pretty cool though. Yes, that does count. Sorry, this is a typo there. We've never met. There we go. I got you. Yes, that does count. We'll have to meet in person sometime, whenever that happens. So, back to Twitter. Like, what is Vinny? Like, or why is Vinny trending? Vinny sex pest emails feel like. I don't. Vinny, I don't see. Look, I'm getting so old. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. One thing about this Vinny fake sauce fake email that conclusively makes it fake. Sorry for. I don't even know who Vinny sauce is. Or Vine Vinny. Wait. Wait. I was hoping that I would get some insight from checking Twitter, but I don't get it. Is he framing someone for sexual assault? Okay. So it's accusation. Wait, stupid. So is it false accusations or like is it? I don't know. I'm so confused. Okay, I'm too old. I don't know who that is. Twitch affiliate is trending. When you see hashtag Twitch affiliate, remember the 2+ years he tried to get more than 1 max view. It happened one night. I'm a Twitch affiliate. I got lucky that I was a cosplayer before, and a few people knew who I was. But I feel bad for people that start with nothing. They just turn on stream and like there's no one to watch them. So, dang. Maybe I should just raid one of these Twitch affiliate people. Go to latest. Live now Twitch affiliate. Support with small streamers. Do I Twitch? Oh, I should have put that hashtag in mine. Final Fantasy VI. Is there a remake of it? Wait, am I stupid? V is a 5. VI is 6, isn't it? I thought Final Fantasy VI was like a really janky old game like this. Okay, so it's an anniversary. So that's what that's about. Another big shipping bottleneck strands millions of dollars in the US. Oh, okay. Ewok is trending. Oh, Rogue One? Rogue One's trending again. Best Final Fantasy. I never played that. It just takes 1 Wubby raid. Yeah, it does. Honestly, it's crazy. Like, imagine if I actually... Okay, let's say if I took streaming more seriously and I actually... You know, if I didn't have a full-time job. Or if I did, but I did this anyway. If I streamed, like, every day consistently, or at least multiple times a day and stuck to a schedule, after the Wubby raid, I probably would have had a lot more viewers per stream. But... because I only do this on the side and only do it like once a week, it's really easy for people to forget about me, and there's other streamers that are more entertaining, more, you know, and I get it. I know how that works. So I don't know. I'm totally happy with having a small community though. You know, everyone wants to grow, but if it never blows up, not a big deal to me because this is pretty fun. Whatever I'm doing now. You know, Sung Kang does Fast Furious. Yes, he did. He was announced for Kenobi, so I have no idea who he's gonna play. Wait, oh, so Rogue One is trending. Wait, 4 movies, 1 choice? Wait, so 1 has to go or 1 stays? Hey, what the heck? Where'd it go? Okay, here it is. 4 movies, 1 choice. So there's The Force Awakens, Phantom Menace, Rogue One, Solo. Easily. Worst movie here. Actually, not easily. Yeah, it's between The Force Awakens and Rogue One. I think I really liked Solo and The Phantom Menace. I thought that Rogue One was okay until the end, which I really loved. And The Force Awakens I did not like. So you know what? The Force Awakens. I say The Force Awakens has to go. And I like The Phantom Menace the most because nostalgia. So that's that. What else is on here? Ewok is trending. Star Wars Vintage Collection. Oh, no way. Oh, yeah, you know what? On Disney Plus, I did see this earlier. I didn't even know that an Ewok adventure show existed. The only show that I was familiar with that was showing up on the Vintage Collection was Star Wars Clone Wars. Not that 3D The Clone Wars, but this older one. You can watch this on YouTube, which I've watched on YouTube like all in one sitting because it was so short. So that's why Ewok's trending. It's been 20 years since the first legal same-sex wedding. That's crazy. It's crazy. 20 years, huh? Like, even if you don't like gay marriage, like, I just say you shouldn't, I don't know. I don't want to, like, share an opinion there, but just, like, let people be happy. If you don't like it, then you don't do it. But if other people want to do it, just let them do it. Like, I don't really care what other people do, as long as it makes them happy. As long as you're not murdering anybody or hurting people, just, you know, do whatever you want. Want to watch Redo of a Healer? Go be my guest. Pokemon's trending. The Ewok cartoon, yep. I had some Ewok toys when I was a kid in the 80s. Oh, you did? So wait, is it true? Did people hate Ewoks, though? Well, if you were a kid in the 80s, maybe not you, but maybe the older fans, like people that watched, you know, that were maybe in their teens or their 20s already when A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back came out, when when Return of the Jedi came out. I wonder if people, like older fans, were upset with the Ewoks. I always wondered about that. So Pokemon's trending because of the card game, or what? No, it's just Pokemon's just trending in general. Look at this. Oh my fucking god. Why I had to click on the furry stuff by mistake there. Oh my god. Oh, older people, then you didn't like it? You liked them though? Okay, that's good. Yeah, I didn't mind them, honestly. Pokemon in general is just trending because there's fan art. I see Pokemon Go. Redo of a furry. There are furries on that show, funny enough. Oh, this is one of Mr. Beast's guys. You're a real life Ewok. You're not that short. Oh, what? Collecting Pokemon cards before and after? Oh, it's Attack on Titan. Yub-nub. Twizzlers is trending. Did you guys grow up eating Twizzlers? You know what? Honestly, I never craved Twizzlers. Like, when people asked me, do you like Twizzlers? I was like, meh, they almost taste like nothing. But if they were offered to me, I'd eat a whole bunch of them in one sitting, so I have no idea where I really stood on it. You preferred Red Vines? I didn't know the difference. Like, I guess I didn't eat them enough. I thought they were the same thing. In fact, honestly, I was today years old when I found out Twizzlers and Red Vines are not the same thing. I literally thought they were the same thing, and people just called them different things. I thought that Twizzlers was the brand name and Red Vines was just a way you describe. I didn't know that was a separate product. But is it Whoops, sorry. Is it like basically saying Coke and Pepsi? Like, I didn't know that it was like that. What is the proper ratio of mashed potatoes to gravy, Melon? I drench my frickin' potatoes in gravy, and that sounds like a euphemism, but I really mean it. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Twizzlers are plastic. I don't know which ones I've had now. Guys, should I do a stream teaching you how to make homemade mashed potatoes and gravy? It's such a basic dish, but a lot of people are using boxed gravy and boxed mashed potatoes, and I actually can't remember the last time I used boxed mashed potatoes or boxed gravy. I put gravy on turkey and on potatoes. I put gravy on everything. Gravy on steak, on like a cheaper steak's even good. Yes, do it. I need, because it's like one of those basics that like everyone should learn. And it's so easy. Once you do it, you'll never go back to using the box, because it's really not that hard to do. One of these days I should do that should be my next cooking stream, huh? Mashed potatoes and gravy, and of course fried chicken again. Yeah, guys. I'll verbally tell you now. For potatoes, you cut them up, you remove the skin if you want. If not, clean them, boil it in water, or cut it up in cubes, boil it in water, mash them up. Then you can add, you know, you can either add a mix of or one of butter. If you only use butter, you have to use kind of a lot. You could use milk or heavy cream, mix, or one or the other. Either one works. I like my potatoes really moist. If you use a golden Yukon potato rather than a russet potato, you don't have to add cream, and you could just add butter or just salt, pepper, and you're good. Country fried steak? Oh, I have a pretty good country fried steak recipe. In fact, I bought these New York steaks. Just 'cause it sounds really, really privileged and embarrassing to say this, but I'm so used to eating, like, I don't eat steak often, but when I do, it's always like kind of expensive steak. So like instead of eating it all the time, I'll like, you know, very rarely eat it, but get like a good wet aged or dry aged steak. So I was curious to try a regular New York steak. I bought 2 of them and it was chewy as hell. I was so used to like the dry aged ones. So for my second one, I made it into country fried steak. I put it through. Of course I do. I have a tenderizing machine. You put a meat through it. Let me see if I can find it on Amazon. I don't want to like pull up my whole Amazon history here. Meat tenderizer. Let me find. I'll just go on Google Images. Machine. If I can find it. Oh, okay. This isn't the exact one, but this is similar to what I have. I have something like this where you put meat in and you turn this to grind it up, and I'd put the meat through several times, and then I battered. People would probably think it was horrible that I did that to a grass-fed New York steak, but it was super tough. So I was like, you know what? I'm more of a ribeye guy, I guess. So I tenderized it, battered it, and fried it. Good. So I have a recipe for that too. You had a filet from Cheesecake Factory, actually with loaded mashed potatoes. Oh my god. Cheesecake Factory is so good. Their menu is humongous. Their fried zucchini is my favorite appetizer there. And the red velvet cheesecake, vanilla cheesecake, regular cheesecake, all their cheesecakes I've had there are amazing. I have one across the street from me. I'm very lucky. You rarely eat steak? Yeah, rarely. Oh, pun intended. I do eat my steaks rare, actually. Medium rare when I cook it at home. At restaurants, I'm too afraid to ask for medium rare because I can never trust restaurants unless I'm paying like $200 for the steak, because I feel like they'll overdo it. Oh, so country fried steak? Yeah, you have those in restaurants? It's funny, it took me being married like 5 years before I cooked it for my wife. But I've been cooking country fried before. I don't know, I guess I stopped cooking it, but I've had a recipe for country fried steak since like 2010. And I used to make it a lot more often, but I think I just got more addicted to fried chicken. But yeah, I made it for her. It was so funny how I made it for her the first time. She was like half happy, half upset. Because she's like, why did it take you this long to cook this for me? Like, you've had this recipe all this time and you never cooked it? Like, what are you doing? So that was really funny. So yeah, I did a lot of times with country fried steak, there's also like a sausage breakfast gravy. But I didn't do that. I just did a regular plain old gravy, which is really good. Save the best, bro. Yeah, I say medium because they usually they underdo it for you? For me, they overdo it. Literally, when I order a steak rare at a restaurant, when they ask me, how do you want your steak cooked? I try to be all cute, and I say, as rare as you can legally give it to me. And sure enough, I still get it, like, medium half the time, unless it's a good restaurant. A lot of times at an expensive restaurant, when I say that, the chef will sometimes come out and say, do you really want it super rare? And I'm like, yes. They're like, you want me to just press it on the grill, kiss it on the grill twice, and then give it to you? I'm like, that would be beautiful. Please do that. And there we go. What is the rare level at buffet? You know what? At a buffet, I would probably almost never get a steak at a buffet. The thing with a steak is, I don't know, if it's been sitting out super long, it's probably not good. I mean, I guess it depends on the buffet, because when you cook a steak, you don't want to slice it right away, obviously. You need to let it rest. If you slice it right away, all the juices come out. So it might not be terrible, but I would just recommend not getting steaks at buffet and only getting it, just eat something else at a buffet and only get steak maybe like once a year. You know, if you can only afford it once a year, I'd say it's worth. You might as well only get it once a year and pay an arm and a leg for it than have it like, you know, once a week at a Sizzler or something. But with the rare level buffets, prime rib is fine to get at restaurants. That's different. If you're getting like a ribeye or a New York steak, I don't recommend that at a restaurant. But like a prime rib is, even a filet mignon, you could probably get it like an Outback Steakhouse and it'd be fine. Prime rib is good. It's tender. I love how rare prime steak or prime rib always is. It's so good. I went for my yearly checkup and I found I'm pre-diabetic, so I'm trying to eat better now. So I cut back on sweets and carbs. I don't do a yearly checkup, and I should. For all I know, you know what, guys? You know how bad my diet is? When I was like 12, my dad, my brother, and I all did cholesterol tests. My dad and I had really bad cholesterol. I think I was like almost in the 300s at like 12 years old. And my brother was fine. He's like at 100. My mom was so mad at my dad and I. And I used to go with my mom to the grocery store every week. And I grew up really spoiled. So like I was one of those kids where literally at the store, I could just ask my mom, like, Mommy, can I get this? She'd be like, okay. Or if I just put it in the cart, she wouldn't fight me on it. But after that checkup, I put some hot dogs in the cart. She's like, no more sausages. Your health is horrible. She's like, you need to improve that. I was like, no. I really need to, because like I don't know, like I haven't gotten my cholesterol's like so bad. It could be horrible. I could be pre-diabetic too. I literally need to have dessert every day. After dinner, even if it's not a lot, I always have dessert. I have something sweet. I have like one piece of a sour candy, half of a milkshake, one slice of cake, one brownie, one cookie. Like I always have dessert. And then I eat fried foods all the time. So it's, you know, who knows? Like I could be pre-diabetic too, for all we know. So I really need to work on that. And heart disease runs in my dad's side of the family, so I should probably try not to get a heart attack. High cholesterol runs in my dad's side of the family too. Cancer runs on my mom's side, so I really do. I really should. So I'm glad you mentioned that, because I haven't thought about that. I found out pork fat doesn't sit well with me. Oh man, yeah, same with me. Although yesterday I just ate crispy pata, Filipino food. I should show you guys what that is. My blood pressure is good. Well, that's good. But it's just bad diet and overweight, putting pressure on my pancreas. Oh no. Yeah, man, you feel better. Because I've been, you know what? Since my lower back started hurting and I started stretching, I've been feeling great every day. Do those stretches and then, yeah, eating healthier. Okay, guys, so yeah. Lady Mel, fellow Filipina here. Okay, you know what's funny? Speaking of crispy pata, so crispy pata is a pork shank, and it's boiled or slow cooked first to soften the meat, because it's a really tough piece of meat, and then it's deep fried. You see this? You guys think potato chips are good? You guys think that pork rinds from the bag are good? You eat this and you'll never want to eat that again, because this is on a whole different level. Think about eating KFC or something. When you eat fried chicken, what's the best part? It's the skin, right? This is even better than chicken skin, this pork skin. It's so good. This is so ridiculously good. I had this yesterday at a restaurant. Oh my god, it is absolutely amazing. It's horrible for you. It hurts my stomach a lot of times, actually. Half the time when I eat it, my stomach is in immense pain from all the fat. But it's really bad, I know. I should probably stay away from it, but instead what I do is I'll take Pepto-Bismol before I eat it. and then I eat it and then I don't feel the pain, which is really bad. I don't do it all the time, though. Gained 30 pounds last year due to COVID being quarantined. Dang, staying away more from fried foods now, too. A lot of people gained weight. You know what's funny? I actually lost weight when COVID hit, because I stopped going outside and I stopped moving. So I think I just lost, because I was going to the gym twice a week and they shut down the gym. So I think, not that I ever had a lot of muscles, but what little muscles I had were slowly deteriorating because I wasn't moving. And I actually lost like 3 pounds from COVID. It's crazy. I don't know anyone else that did, but people are like, oh, well, first world problems must be nice. But I got a whole bunch of back pain, so it wasn't all that great. So next time you're at a Filipino restaurant, order the crispy pata. But anyway, so in Tagalog, crispy pata, I believe pata means pig, but you change that P to a B. B means kid. Bata means kid. So like an inside joke with my childhood friends was saying crispy bata, so we were saying crispy kid. We thought it was so funny. We would say that, yeah, crispy kid. So we thought we were hilarious. So we still say it to this day. We're like all there's 6 of us, and the last one's turning 30 this year. The rest of us are in their 30s now. We still say crispy bata all the time. So we were saying it so much that my wife actually thought that it was crispy bata, and when she was gonna order the food, she's Chinese, she's not Filipino, so she didn't know. So when we were gonna order this, she was writing down the order and she wrote crispy bata on it. And I was like, no, wait, don't say that on the phone. Don't order that. I was like, they're gonna laugh at you, don't do it. And she got so embarrassed. She's like, I didn't know, it sounds the same. So that was really hilarious. Of course I told all my friends, so now she's more embarrassed. And now they all know, but it sounds like Lord of the Flies moment. Oh man. That was so funny. Oh, okay. What's next on the list? I think I'm done with Twitter. Let's move on. It's not really that interesting today. How about word of the week, guys? We're gonna learn a new word. So we're gonna go into uncharted territory. Go on to Urban Dictionary. Unusual memes is on the list. That's coming up. But first we learn Our word of the day, our slang, is boner jams. So apparently, boner jams from 2009. I hope none of the videos are blown at me too. Music so good, it can elicit sexual arousal. The new We Came As Rome's album is chock full of boner jams. I have never heard boner jams. Get a boner jams mug for your guy. What? So yeah, guys, that's the word of the day. The word of the week is boner jams. Next time you're hearing music that turns you on, say, wow, these are some boner jams. No thanks to boner jams. This site is all kinds of weird. Okay, so we're going to... What am I doing here? Go to unusual memes. Unusual videos. All right, guys, we're getting to our second to last part of the show here. Let me just turn off the background music. Let's look at the unusual memes. This is what helps keep me young, guys. The fact I'm getting so old, it's getting hard to keep up with, you know, what the funny jokes are, what the slang is, all that. And I'm helping you guys stay young with me. Foxy. It's like 140p quality here. Oh my sweet. Oh! Is this a chinchilla? What is it? Oh no, bro, no! Oh. Is that an edit or is that real? Just zoomed in on that cat's butthole. Did he fall asleep?
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one.
Stupid.
Count of three.
Oh my god, did he break the... What? Hey, that dog can dance. I gotta show this to my wife later.
You haven't got the time on you, have you? 1:05. Cheers.
Stupid little.
Ugh, I hate snakes.
Und zurück in den Handschuh.
Puns. The cat didn't see the mouth. That looks really weird. Dumbasses. It's a pig? You know, normal people have dogs as pets.
You can't get a head start.
What are they doing with this pig?
We have to work something out.
That's a big pig. Yes, it is, Fabian.
Good pig. Good pig.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that scared me. This stuff always jump scares me.
Comment. You look so fat.
Oh, no. That poor cat. Did you see the sadness in that cat's face? Yes, fry that pig up. Make some crispy pata with that. Wait. Just look at that. Oh, my God. That's how I feel when I look at myself in the morning before I shower, and I'm just like, I see my little gut. I'm just like, that's fucked up. That is, what is this? How to basic or something? Oh, I gotta watch that again. Okay, that one was just, this one pisses me off. Oh no! Fry that pig up. Oh, cut one slice of bread into 2 exact triangles. How do you do that? How do you even do that? I have to Google that. I can't think of how to do that right now. Oh, sweet God.
Excuse me? Can you stop?
Oh God, is he gonna fall? Oh my God, the wheel!
For some reason, he likes this massage,
That
and he demands it.
the other cat watching in the back. That looks
Disgusting.
dirty.
You are much pure.
Oh no, what are you gonna do? No, bro, what are you doing? Oh, that hurt to watch. No.
Cops are here, yes! Cops are here!
The cops are here, guys. The party's over. Yeah, me too. I don't like the ones with the wasted food. Even if it's expired, it's unsettling to see. Are they gonna throw cheese onto an animal again? I don't mind this getting wasted because I don't think American cheese is real food. It's stuck to his head. Oh, that's just messed up. These kind of pranks I don't really find funny. I think that's just like... Oh my gosh, she swallowed some of it. Okay. So much water. Yeah, the cleanup is awful. I don't think it's worth it for the... Oh, that sucks. Top Golf. Have you guys been to Top Golf? I went to one in Vegas for a friend's bachelor party. It's pretty fun. Oh my god. Let go. I'm hungry now, guys. I just ate dinner right before I started streaming. No! Does that kid on top kind of look like me?
Oh, get you away.
That's one to wake up to,
Typical
yeah.
male, Sirocco is clearly only interested in one thing.
Time for Taco Bell.
Ow, gosh. Look, he's so happy.
Disappeared. Oh, we got a censored one. Copyright. Boo. I was too late. I always knew you were Mexican. My last name is Spanish. I'm Filipino.
Think to yourself, wow.
You dumbass. You should watch Way of the House Husband this season. What is that? Did you see that cat? I missed it. What did I miss? Oh, this... What?
You ever look at your person and think to yourself,
I second the house husband lifestyle. Yay. Arena board. The series is so good. Yeah, I'll check it out.
wow.
It's called House Husband Life. Well, interesting. What the heck? The series is so good, I'll shoot you some screen caps. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, please do. It do be on Netflix, so we're probably gonna wait for the whole show just to release. You know, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I could just wait and then marathon the whole thing. Not a bad idea. A former Yakuza leader becomes a house husband. Huh, I am indeed a house husband. Well, I have a job, I work from home, but I'm basically the house husband. I do a lot of the cooking and the laundry, so maybe I'll relate. What is this? Here.
First time at Top Golf.
Oh, Top Golf again.
See what
Oh
you got,
no, are
Josh.
they gonna hit the guy on the cart?
Come on.
Oh, he's going back. Ah. No, what are you doing to this thing? Let him up. He making Animal Crossing sounds? Yeah. Oh no, now I want tacos. I'm gonna go ask my wife if she wants some Mexican food now. What the fuck? Okay, I didn't expect that. That cat. Ouch. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, what are you doing, lady? You shouldn't have done that.
Licky licky.
That is a freaking obese cat. Boner chance.
Yeah, you all yes, big.
He's vibing with that light. Shouldn't have the flick of the wrist, not at all. What the? How did they even do this? Is there a motorcycle in there? It's like, that's a handsome looking snake. Oh. Huh. probably a go-kart? Yeah. That makes more sense. Oh, it's ending with an animal, like always. Bonk. Good stuff. Alright, and then the final piece, part of the stream, is Daily Dose of the Internet. That's what we're gonna end you off with. Let me get this going. Oh my sweet God. What is this? I'm kind of nervous based on the thumbnail.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. This person was born without a collarbone.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh God. Huh. Okay, I get it. Oh wow. Okay, can I, Okay, I've seen enough.
Hey, sleep. Are you okay?
This guy's an expert with using a bow staff.
He's like a Darth Maul. That's insane. How many times did he hurt himself while learning to do this? It's crazy. What a badass. Is it just for tricks, or can he also like beat someone up with that? Donatello.
Well, hello there. How are you today?
Words. Well, I'm doing really great, pal. And yourself?
I'm doing awesome now.
Hey, well, can I have one steak quesadilla with extra creamy jalapeno sauce?
I can't say no.
This person helped reunite this baby monkey with the mama monkey.
That was pretty cool. Take your baby. Take your baby, damn it. There we go. Oh, protecting. What the heck? What the heck? I'm so confused. Is this the costume he's wearing? It looks...
These people own a small business and got excited when a customer bought something.
Well, I got very excited. Wholesome. Made their first sale of the day, maybe.
This is what life is like every morning as a goat farmer.
Oh. They use Sprite bottles to give out the liquids. Look at the tails go! This is satisfying to watch for some reason.
This bear was trying to get her cubs across the road, but they weren't cooperating.
Oh my God. Stop going back in the streets. It's like, damn it, kids, get out of the damn street. He's gonna like toss them.
Some schools are starting to use desks that help make sitting and learning a little more bearable.
Maybe I need one of those, so I can exercise during the day while I work. Wow, progressive school, huh? They got a dog in there too? Standing desk? He's still hunched over, but... Oh,
this is the jerboa, which is a rodent found throughout Arabia and northern Africa.
Huh.
Their long back legs allow them to accelerate to about 15 miles per hour.
Really?
That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
I need that get fit kids playing. Ooh. Ooh. Well,
hello everyone, this is your yearly...
Auto-playing. Oh God, play. Leave me alone. Well guys, that does it for this stream. Next week, I unfortunately won't be able to stream because I'm visiting family. It's not unfortunate that I'm visiting family, it's unfortunate that I can't stream. So, I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream during the week to make up for it. Just look out for the alert if I do. If not, then I'll see you guys, not next week, but the following week. So, I'll tell you guys about it after the trip's over. I'll let you guys know how it went. See if I have any pictures to show of some good food. Rena Board, hey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're enjoying the content, and I hope you enjoy future content. Glad to have you. Have a good one. Yeah, I appreciate the anime recommendation as well. Looks like a Pokemon, yeah. You enjoyed your stay, Fabian? Unfit Orca, thanks for stopping by, man. Everyone that was here just thank you for coming. You know, I took last week off because, like I said, my back was killing me, and I didn't have enough sleep, so I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't want to come up on stream and be like, you know, pretending to be having fun. I don't know, I didn't want to fake it, so I was like, I might as well just not stream. So, taking the time off, I was like, oh god, everyone's gonna forget about me, no one will show up. But, yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for showing up. Totally watch that anime and tell us how you like slime. Will do. Yeah, wait, there were 2 recommendations. It was that time I was reincarnated as a slime, and Way of the House Husband. Let me write that down. Way of the House Husband. Is that an anime? It is. Okay. I have that written down. So to all of you that are new, just like what Rena Board did, hit the follow button. It's the best way to know when I go live. I usually stream on Friday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific time, but the best way to know if I'm going live is to follow me. Click the bell to turn on notifications. That's the way you can get alerted whenever I go live and whenever I go live at other times that aren't on my schedule. I have a Discord server that's got a cool little community there. That's where we hang out when I'm not streaming. I only stream once a week, so, you know, this is where we can stay in touch when I'm not streaming. Highly recommend joining. Watch Falcon Winter Soldier 2. Oh, I did, and it was awesome. It was awesome. I talked about it, I think it was before you came on, but I was talking about how much I was enjoying it. You can watch my newest, does this command work? Vid? There it is. Watch my latest YouTube video, just talking about why I haven't uploaded in a while. I still haven't uploaded again since because I'm playing too much Final Fantasy, but yeah, you know what, just subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't have a schedule on there, so the best way to know if, you know, just watch some videos on there, and if you like it, you know, consider subscribing and turning on notifications, because there's no schedule there, but you don't have to sub, at least kind of go on there, poke around, watch some videos, see if you like it. Follow my Twitter, follow my Instagram, and that's it. Yeah, guys, appreciate it. See you all in Discord, and if not, see you all on other social media, or see you when I stream again in 2 weeks. So, thank you, everybody. See you next time.